Hello, anglers. My name is Alex Clark. I am new to being on video, even talking. I do get a little nervous, mainly because I think I have a trucker accent and sound like somebody just put through a lawnmower. But I am so excited about these jigs I've received from Hooked Up Fishing 365. In the beginning, when I first heard of the company, I I looked through, and what really grabbed me was their motto: family, fishing, and adventure. I mean, and then I joined the field staff, and they just have been kind, helpful all through my veteran issues, everything. And then I heard they had come out with the Seven Deadly Sins jig collection. So I went through excited. I purchased, I got them, and it came like this with an awesome little decal on the top. And they're normally plastic bag, but you know, redneck fishermen, we love to just use everything as soon as we get it. So everything's out of the bag. It's been used. They've caught fish. And when I received it, I just saw the detail, the creativity that went into the box, and was just astonished. Now, when you open the box, you see all the jigs and a hooked up 365 logo. Now, this one right here is the Seven Deadly Sins jig. Actually comes with a trailer. Pretty awesome. And I mean, this thing shimmers. I mean, you put these things out in the sun, and you might just get blinded by them. And I mean, the detail, the head is just painted awesome. And I mean, I hate to say I mean so many times, but this is my first video, so you can give me a little break on that. Comes with a nice, sharp mustad hook. All these jigs comes with a sharp mustad hook. And I mean, the movement is just awesome. And if you can see the shimmer in the skirting, it looks even better underwater. That's a Seven Deadly Sins jig itself. Now we're going in here, and it has a label underneath. It says Pride. And I mean, you look at the head, you see all the cloudiness, the little green in there, speckles. I mean, and it shimmers just like all the rest of them. It's got a little purple in there, but the movement for these, and it's painted all the way through to the hook base. And it's hard to find jigs that paint jig makers that go all the way down to the jig base with the color. That was Pride. This is Gluttony. And I mean, she's a biggin'. She's got the big old head on her. It's got a little orange and black in there. And wow. I mean, it just moves. And these weed guards are really good. I mean, I threw Gluttony in a little muddy water condition with a bunch of laydowns and trees, and it did phenomenal. It didn't get stuck. I didn't have to fight with it to try to get it loose. The weed guards work. Now this is Sloth. And I myself, I love the color blue. Don't know what it is, but I actually used this in Lake Lanier, Georgia, which is in Gainesville. They've had a few Bassmaster Opens, FLW tournaments, everything like that. But they have some awesome spots. Now they just love the blue and the green pumpkin. And I actually threw this one with a Bass Reaper Baits Coffin Crawl in green pumpkin. And I caught a decent sized spot off of it. I really enjoyed that sloth right there. Then you got, sorry, I don't know, everything's getting caught up in there. Then you got Envy. Now, this one's a little difficult to decipher, but it's all different types of green flash in there with, like you got green pumpkin black skirting. You got flashy green pumpkin. You got a little bit of blue in there. And the head has a little bit of blue in it too. But it's, like I just said, these are awesome. The detail. This one I actually caught a fish on in a little reservoir because I do kayak fish. And I threw it into a bunch of standing timber. And it really worked. I've caught a fish on every single one of these. I could have a story just about every single one of them. I won't get into detail about that because this video could get up to 10 minutes long. And, you know, fish stories goes, one fish story will go from 15 inches to 20 inches, and then it'll end up being a whale within a period of time. But we do have lust. And if everybody does their research, and I wish I wasn't clumsy and lost my card, but this is lust. And I hate to say it, but it kind of looks like a uniform you'd see at a strip club. But it truly catches fish. And I mean, with the pink and the flashiness and the black and the purple, it actually catches a lot of fish in stained and muddy water. It's just truly great. And that was lust. And the next one is greed. I know everybody's been wondering about this one. I mean, this little bugger looks great. And it is greedy with fish. When I took it out, I really did not want to stop throwing it. But I love my collections, and I like to keep my full collection. I mean, the flashiness, the movement of it. It's just a truly great design. And I actually threw this one in the Etowah River. And the shoalies, shoal bass, we call them shoalies here, they loved it. Now, as you can see, everybody's wondering, where is Wrath? Well, have fun getting angry, because you're not going to see it in this video. It's specific to the collection, and you have to get the collection to get Wrath. All I will say is that the most fish that I've caught in a single day, which was 16 fish, a few big ones were involved in that. I think it was like 1 3.5 pounder, but all the fish were caught on Wrath. But I can't show you no matter how much I want to, because that's part of the deal. In order to see Wrath, you have to get the collection. Now, all these jigs I have used with a Bass Reaper bait from Bass Reaper Bait Company. And I could see in the water, in the shallow water, all thanks to Wiley X. And Team Titan has done a lot for me. And I use their weights for my drop shot and everything of that nature. But sorry this video took 10 minutes, but thank you very much for listening. Hopefully the review was great. All right, thank you. Bye.